Welcome back to the Braver Leadership Podcast. Last time we heard from leadership coach Ian Browne about the Braver Leadership Framework and how it helps leaders in the age of artificial intelligence double down on their human skills that not only won't replace, but in combination will make this technology more effective. This is something HR leaders across the globe are coming to terms with, in the context of organisational design, but also how we as humans will interact and thrive alongside fast-developing technologies. Ian joins us here again with this episode called Beyond Resilience. It's a phrase that feels especially relevant for leaders right now. Ian, why begin here?
Thanks for asking. I chose Beyond Resilience because resilience, as we've come to use it, often means coping better. It's about pushing through, recovering faster, getting back to baseline. But the next evolution of leadership asks for more than recovery. It asks for regeneration, the ability to grow stronger, clearer, and wiser through challenge. That's what I call mental fitness.
And for senior HR leaders, who are often the emotional backbone of their organisations, this isn't a personal wellness strategy. It's a leadership necessity. What does mental fitness look like for them?
Mental fitness for HR leaders means being able to regulate your inner state, even when everything around you is shifting. It's the ability to hold tension without losing clarity. In the Braver framework, this lives mostly under regulated presence and reflective intelligence, staying grounded in uncertainty and learning from your own reactions as they happen.
That's an important distinction. Learning from reactions instead of judging them.
Exactly. Many leaders think resilience means don't feel it. Mental fitness means feel it fully and choose how you move with it. That's a huge shift.
Let's pause there because this is where so many HR leaders get stuck. They're holding the emotional weight of the business and the people in it. How do they keep their centre without burning out or becoming detached?
That's the paradox. To be connected but not consumed. Regulated presence is about emotional integration, not suppression. It's being aware of your emotion without acting from it. If I'm frustrated, I can name that quietly to myself, which calms the nervous system. It makes me more trustworthy, not less.
So it's less about controlling emotion and more about aligning with it consciously.
Exactly. That's the essence of behavioural credibility. When your words, tone, and presence match, people trust congruence far more than composure. Let's take a moment right here, wherever you are listening. Think of a situation this week that stretched you. It could be a conversation, a meeting, or a moment of emotional fatigue. Notice what your body does when you recall it. Now ask yourself, what was I protecting in that moment? My control, my certainty, my image? Take a slow breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, imagine releasing the need to fix anything. Just return to observing. This is the start of mental fitness, catching yourself in the moment, not after it. It's not about being unshakable, it's about being aware. All right, let's come back.
That practice feels small, but it's surprisingly grounding.
It's simple, but not easy. HR leaders live in micro-stress doses all day, coaching, mediating, carrying invisible loads. These moments of reconnection build adaptive capacity.
Adaptive capacity. That's the A in Braver, right?
Yes, it's about expanding your range under pressure. Instead of snapping back to who you were before the challenge, you evolve into someone new because of it. True adaptation is psychological, emotional, and behavioural.
What blocks that growth the most?
Two things. The first is speed. We move too fast to integrate experience. The second is self-judgment. Leaders who can't forgive themselves for being human stay brittle. Reflection turns pain into data, but only if we make space for it.
So speed and self-judgment are the enemies of reflective intelligence.
Exactly. And reflective intelligence, the last R in Braver, is the leader's greatest adaptive tool. When HR leaders reflect with curiosity instead of criticism, they metabolize stress into wisdom.
Stress as unintegrated wisdom, that's a powerful reframe.
That's why I often say resilience helps you survive. Reflection helps you evolve.
You connect the inner game with outer impact. How does mental fitness translate into better leadership decisions?
When we're mentally fit, the brain's executive functions, empathy, creativity, perspective, all stay online. Under stress, they shut down. So mental fitness is a strategic advantage. It allows leaders to respond with clarity rather than reactivity. In positive intelligence, we call this shifting from saboteur mind to sage mind. HR leaders who do this create cultures of psychological safety and adaptive thinking.
Which is more critical than ever with AI changing work dynamics so fast.
Exactly. As technology accelerates, human steadiness becomes the competitive edge. Machines can scale output, but only humans can scale meaning. That's the heart of braver leadership, staying human at scale.
Perfectly said. As we close, what's one question our listeners could carry into their week?
Where am I coping when I could be growing? Every coping behaviour hides a potential growth opportunity.
That's a question worth asking, not just of yourself, but of your teams too.
Exactly. When HR leaders model this, it ripples through the culture. People learn not just what resilience looks like, but what reflection feels like.
Thank you for starting this season with such grounded insight.
Always a pleasure.
If you found this meaningful, subscribe to the Braver Leadership newsletter to receive the written chapter and leadership tools straight to your inbox. And if you're an HR or senior leader ready to build your own mental fitness practice at an executive level, you'll find details in the show notes. We'll see you next time on the Braver Leader podcast.